Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to the 1916 Company, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. Today, a 2023 upgrade to a model originally launched in platinum in 2017. In grade 5 titanium, sapphire, and ceramic, this is the Omega Seamaster Aqua Terra Worldtimer. Yes, much lighter now in grade 5 titanium, with a ceramic bezel. The watch has a mass of only 93.5 grams, so as a 43 millimeter watch, it's now more viable on a smaller wrist. It's 43 millimeters in diameter, 14.3 millimeters thick, 49.8 lug-to-lug with a 21 millimeter spacing between the lugs. We've got a rubber strap here integrated with a little end piece insert. You can see it has a cross hatching molded into it, as well as a stitch that's there primarily for the sake of contrast. It's not a physical assembly method, it's just there to look good, and it does. The strap is all one piece, top and bottom. Taking a look at the buckle, you can see titanium, Omega branded with twin trigger release. You have to press both of them. Internally, a pin and two lobes that will hold the strap in place. So once you feed it through and you size it down, all the extra length is hidden underneath, and there's no need for minder loops, so it's very clean. We have a case. It is grade 5 titanium, though it's not polished. It's all matte finished, and Omega doing this in very good taste, as a large watch should not have too much high polish, and in this case, none is the right answer. You can see that it features the lyre-style lugs, inward and outward bevels. That's what that means. Slightly countersunk crown, screw down 150 meters with a media-blasted outward face. The bezel is highly scratch-resistant black ceramic, again matte finish with a little bit of a camber to the crystal. We'll come back to the dial side, out back. We have the Master Chronometer certified unique caliber 8938 used on the Worldtimer Omegas. So it's twin barrel, automatic winding, 60-hour power reserve, 25,200 vibration per hour beat rate, free sprung balance, and a full balance bridge for shock resistance. The free sprung balance also making for very precise adjustment. We have an anti-magnetic balance staff, and escapement with a robustly anti-magnetic silicone hairspring, and you can see it's all spick and span. Tri-level coaxial escapement as envisioned by British watchmaker George Daniels and industrialized by Omega. Tangential friction rather than the sliding friction of a Swiss lever. It reduces the friction, improves the timing, precision, power reserve, and reduces the maintenance requirements. A 38 joule movement, it's got twin barrels. The twin barrels helping to smooth out the torque curve to the escapement, so when it's fully wound, it doesn't gallop, and when it's largely discharged, it doesn't start losing a lot of time. That's the advantage of the twin barrels. Again, a 60-hour power reserve, and the watch featuring a METAS Master Chronometer certification, so the movement meets COSC, but it goes beyond. As a fully cased-up watch, it's tested in 6 positions to run no worse than -0 + 5 seconds per 24 hours. It's tested for water resistance, winding efficiency, power reserve, overall durability, and magnetism resistance. The minimum is 15,000 Gauss. That's not a maximum. That is the minimum, over 1.5 Tesla of anti-magnetic resistance. 2 different ways to set this watch. We've got hacking or stop seconds. Now you can set everything in sync. You can see how the 24-hour reference ring moves at half the speed of the local hours. And then once you've got your reference ring set, then we've got the ability to set that local time independently. Drive the date forward or backwards, depending on whether you're traveling east or west. No shortage of luminescence. Let's take a quick look at the lume. And you can see there's plenty of it, and all 3 hands are loomed. Now the dial features a couple of little flourishes. First, you can see the indices and the hands are blackened with a combination of polishing and satination to show better with higher contrast against the dial base. Outboard, we have a concentric pattern underneath the reference cities. We've got a media blasted center surrounding a mineral crystal over the 24-hour reference ring, and the center dial is laser ablated to form the shading, the textures, and the images of the continents on what's basically a projection of the globe from the North Pole. You can see Omega's home city of Bienne, also known as Biel, if you spell your city in German. That replaces Paris time, and then you can see London GMT, and then 24 reference cities for the 24 principal time zones of the world. It is an impressively deep and detailed dial. A watch that has a lot to offer and is now comfortable on a wrist as small as 14 centimeters in circumference. You can see my wrist is 16 centimeters circumference, and the lugs are actually quite inboard to the edge of my wrist, so 14 can now wear this watch. It's light enough to say that, and it's not particularly thick. With sloped bezel, it actually will slide underneath a lot of shirt cuffs and old jacket sleeves. So if you love this watch, reach out to Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.